Hey guys, RTT back here for the video. Guys, today we'll be talking about something that's very near and dear to my heart. That's this bad boy right here. I flip upside down. The Apple MacBook. Now, the MacBook I currently have is from 2017, and I have not upgraded my MacBook because, honestly speaking wise, as an i5 in there, and it hasn't really been much of an upgrade to MacBooks, except for last year with the M1 chip. And now we're getting even more of an improvement with a brand new M1X chip coming to the 2021 MacBook Pros. Now, the 14 and 16 inch of these MacBooks will be coming out summer of 2021. Now, it looks like we don't know 100%, as you can see on your screen, if that the MacBook, it looks like the MacBook Pro will have the M1X on the 14 and 16 model. At first, it was rumored it would only be on the 16 model. Obviously, that being the, overpowered max spec version of the MacBook series. But Apple is reportedly gearing up to release new MacBooks released by their M1 chip this year, likely as early as March or April, with a 14.1 inch and a 16 inch display. And thanks to some high speculative concept renders as we see what they might look like. So let's take a look at this. First off, I'll say one thing. The 16 inch currently came out in 2019 of the MacBook Pro is thick. Your boy is big chungus thick, okay? And looking at these are just renders. So these are just renders based on what they've been told of dimensions of the item. This looks thin, and we knew this was going to be thin. Obviously, this is Apple. They're trying to make the thinnest, what's called electronics possible. And another thing is, I wonder how this is going to relate with the MacBook Air Zero Fan models. I mean, I'm not sure if the MacBook Pro 13 inch have zero fans. I think they do. I'm not 100% sure. But with the 16 inch though, I know one thing, the old 16 inch, they had two fans in there, and that thing sounds like a jet engine. This 13 inch, it's the 14 inch from 15 inch actually, from 2017. This does have fans in there, and it sounds like a jet engine half the time too. So I wonder how this is going to be. Now, of course, we don't have any detailed analysis on how the inside works, but what we do know is that it's going to most likely be a lot quieter than the current 16 inch that they have out there currently. So among noticeable elements in the render is a slimmer profile of the 16 inch MacBook Pro. Given the move to its own silicon, there is every reason to believe that we'll see a thinner chassis, since Apple's new chip doesn't need the kind of cooling solution that the Intel series is. That's a big difference. So you take the M1 chip, right? And that's a brand new chip. Came out with a 13 inch last year. Yeah, last year. And now you're taking an M1X chip, which is even more powerful than the M1 chip. But the thing is, and if you guys have ever had a PC, and if you had a PC and you run Intel, AMD is somewhat similar actually. Intel i9s, their chips run hot. And I'm talking about really hot. If you ever use an i9, I currently am running an i9 9900K on my current unit. And this, of course, is just a little example. 53 degrees Celsius. Now, this is under zero load. I mean, I am recording a video right now, but it's not really under any load. And like I said, just a key tip, i9 9900K. This is under like no load, and it's literally having 55 Celsius. If I max it, if I go ahead and run a benchmark, or I want anything to push the CPU, if I want a game or something, it's going to be above 80, around 70 to 80, which is Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It's a difference. The render originally flagged by WCC Tech also anticipated the continued move through thinner bezels, but that definitely is one more speculative element in the renders, since there's no reason to believe that the renders are based on any design documents. Okay, so here's something, If you look at a 13 inch, right, and look at a 16 inch, right, The 16-inch has really, really thin bezels. The reason why is because they get more screen to body ratio with thinner bezels, right? Where a 13-inch has thicker bezels because it's less screen, right? They can make it smaller and less screen, so they have thicker bezels. I think the 16-inch will have thicker bezels. I don't think that's going to change anything, even with the fact that, you know, it's a 16-inch. I still think it's going to have thinner bezels. I don't think it's going to be anything different. What we know about the MacBook models. First off, expect the new MacBook models will use the M1 chipset, so M1X most likely, which it does have 12 cores versus 8 cores of the M1. And if Apple does use a 12-core chip, this could be configured with 8 high-performance cores and 4 efficient cores, or 6 of them. We do not expect Apple to use Butterfly keyboard either, given the issue users have had with it. Thank God. We do not expect the new MacBook models to be announced sometime in the first half. We do expect them to be announced. So in the first half, given the past experience with Apple launches, they could go on sale as soon or soon after. So, like I said, most likely March, April of this year. 2 months from now, 3 months from now, we're going to see, well, really, we're going to see the actual MacBooks, and we're going to be able to order them in 3.5 months from now. This is excited, guys. I'm freaking excited because I was going back and forth with I want to buy the 16-inch right now, right? I was kind of going by i9, 16-inch. Guys, I did a video on this, and I'll link the video somewhere, but it is not a comparison when you look at the M1 chip versus even the maxed out 16 gigabyte or 16 inch. Oh, I don't know why I said not 16 inch MacBook Pro. The reason why I say gigabyte is because it was not the one I was looking at was 16 gigabytes of RAM, but I think you can get it up to like 64 gigabytes of RAM, and you can also get it up to 16 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes of RAM. An i9 is absolutely maxed out. The M1 chip is still like even, and even kind of even, it's even better in some departments in single core versus multi-core. Guys, M1X is here, man. It's 2021. It's been a crazy start of the year, but I'm ready for this Apple release this year, guys. This is going to be absolutely insane. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.